Hey everybody, welcome back. We're about halfway there with the week, ain't we? Yeah, that's right. This is a bin I'm gonna clean out. I've been trying to push it, and I don't know. I can't go like this. So I just want to clean it out, and we're gonna weigh them out. Cause we actually weighed them before we put them in. So we're gonna weigh them out when we take them out and get them cleaned up. And it's just getting way too clumpy, muddy, chunky, and just it's done. I mean, it's done. And I was trying to push it, and I just decided not to. So we're gonna pull them out and get them hung out. I'll drop a picture in. I run up and made a pretty good score. I run up on a landscape guy that mows yards, he bags, and then he transports the grass back home with him. And so he goes over in an empty lot next door and dumps the grass. And he's been doing this for years. So I'm able to back my trailer up to the pile and load up as much as I want. So that's going to be nice. I'll throw a picture of it in. I took a picture while I was out there. I'll throw a picture. See what we got when we get done. So here we go. I hope everybody had a good week so far. Like I said, we're about halfway done with it, so that's a good thing. Been working on cars and all sorts of good stuff. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm still not sifting. I'm doing it my way. A lot of people, they sift, but I'm not sifting. I sifted some, but if you could tell, this stuff is way too wet to sift anyway. So we're not going to sift. We're going to do this right here, and we're going to be just fine. We're not losing. If we're losing anything, we're losing some hatchlings, and that's okay. So they'll go in this bin. This bin will hatch out, and everything is it's full of cocoons and all that, and we'll do it like we've been doing it this whole time. So I think we'll be just fine. I had fed down in the middle right here, and it's a really good ring of black castings right in there, and so we'll get them in a little bit. Fix them, run into them down in these little lower ledges, and I guess we're gonna need something to put them in, ain't we? So I guess we're gonna try for that little cup right there, I reckon, and see how that does. And that is not a worm. I don't know what that is, but it ain't a worm. So yeah, all the other bins are looking pretty good. I can't wait to see what these cocoons do in this bathtub we did the other day. So, and welcome to all the new subscribers. We're getting them every day. Appreciate y'all coming, checking us out. I think this is one of the first long content videos I've made in a while, or at least since this past weekend. Just to clarify something, I've had people come on my short videos and be like, hey, I wish you would not play the music and explain what you're doing and this and that. Well, all my short videos are made out of a long content video. And I put the short videos up, not particularly for y'all, because y'all I would call my long content watchers. But there are short video watchers that never come and watch long content. They just like the music, they like the little clips, and then they go on about their way. So when I post a short, I don't know, I guess you still see it because you're subscribed. You don't have to watch it. You're more than welcome to watch it, though. But if you see something on there and you're like, it's there somewhere on the internet. It's on this channel somewhere. There's a video that I've already made, because I don't make short videos. I take long content videos and make them into short videos for the short video viewers. So, and I've learned, I've started putting the link to the long content and pinning it in the comment in the short videos to try to help everybody out. Because if you see something, you're like, oh, cool, I wonder how you did that, and I wish you could explain it, or something like that, then, that would probably be better. But, So that's why I did that. That way nobody gets confused and think I'm just making nonsense videos. I'm not. Like I said, I take every long content video I got, or if I got a short, it's made out of a long content video somewhere on this channel. And I try to make them consecutively. I try to make everything match up. If I do a bathtub video, then after I do a long content, I will do a short video with the bathtub deal in it too. And it's all kind of together. So I do that to try to keep everything together too, I guess subject wise, you know. But anyway, I wanted to explain that because I didn't want y'all to think, well, darn, he's making all these videos with all this music, and some of y'all are long content subscribers, and yeah, you're here. I got you. I got you. This is it right here. It's going to be long content right here, I guarantee you. So anyway, and if you don't want to watch this long video, guess what? It'd be a little short video. This whole interaction sped up about 60% faster or whatever it is. Yeah, it's going to be one of them. Throw it up here in just a little bit. So, yeah, try to keep everybody happy. You know how it is. Try to keep everybody happy. So, yeah, that's that. We're banging the views out. Appreciate the views, everybody. That is really cool. And we just been working, doing our thing, trying to get stuff done. Yeah, trying to keep everybody happy out there outside of the YouTube world's a trip too. So yeah, that's even funner. Trying to keep customers happy, tenants happy, the whole 9 yards. It is, yeah, it's a trip. Definitely a trip. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is any longer or slower. I mean, it might be if I dried it out, but shoot, I don't have to wait 2 weeks to dry that stuff out. So instead of waiting 2 weeks, I'm doing it now, and that's 2 weeks time I'll have his being back up and running for. So I'm not sure. I almost think it's actually quicker. So anyway, we ain't got into them yet though, because you remember we fed. See where they done kick that stuff up to the top. Yeah, we fed right through here. They are going to be nasty right down through there. So, I'll try to make sure I get them all. I'm not getting these hatchlings. No, I'm not getting them. My eyes ain't getting much better because evidently not, because I got 2 pairs of reading glasses down here now. So, anyway, but, yeah, I'll dig out what I can, but I'm not going to get, It will take longer if I do that, chasing them little bitty, squiggly little pink hairs around. So I'm just okay with doing this and calling it good. So that one there's got a swole. Looks like, yeah, it's a swollen. Well, yeah, it's still swollen even when it stretches. I tell you what was cool about the compost pile I found too. I went down there and scratched through it and through the top, and man, it's loaded with worms itself. So I'm gonna have to hone up my skills on worm identification, and we're gonna pull out as many as we can on the pile of compost we're gonna get out from over there. Yeah, we're gonna try to get as many red wigglers as we can get out of there. I'd be ashamed not use that, you know. Yeah, see these little babies here. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to scavenge up as many reds as I can out of that compost pile, and we'll go from there. I'm just trying to figure out which one's an earthworm and which one's a red. I was doing that yesterday when I was over there playing, and I scratched it back. My dad was with me, and he was like, is there any worms in there? I was like, hold on. And I went, shoot. He was like, Lord. I was like, yeah. It's 30. You know, right there in one little spot like that. He's like, wow. He's like, this whole thing's full of worms. I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, darn, you don't need to grow any more worms. You need to come down here and get them out the pile. I was like, well, yeah. But I said, but they're not all the same. I said, you got different worms in here. So I'm going to have to go through an identification class, refresh up on my which one's which and all that, and colors and all that good stuff, and try to get as many as I can. I still have no idea which ones are the ones that are like really jumpy and kind of purplish looking or bluish looking. I don't know if they're Alabama jumpers or what. I don't know. That's the only one I've ever heard that jumps around like that. But them things will flip, flop, 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 flop like that. And I have no idea what that is. So anyway, but yeah, it'll be fun to do. It'll be fun to do anyway. So I figured we're gonna get a trailer load. At least one. I don't know, probably 3 wheelbarrows full. Dump them on the tarp and then just drag them home on the trailer. And then I guess after I get them here, I'll commence the sifting and separating and, I don't know, classifying or whatever you want to call it. I guess I'll do all that here versus trying to do it over there in the vacant lot. So we'll just go do a snatch and grab over there and then roll out. Bring it over here and figure out some way to process it for worms. And get it cleaned up, sifted and all that, or whatever we're gonna do with it. And then we'll have a whole trailer load of bedding. That'd be nice. I feel like a winner when I go out to my compost pile and I get a 5-gallon bucket of compost. I'm like, yeah, I got 5 gallons of farm food, you know. Now I'll be able to go out and get 3 wheelbarrow loads of bedding. So that'll be great. So like I said, I'm gonna try to get the ones that count. Because we did a weigh on this one when I set it. I think it was 2 point something in worms. And this bin's been in action for 102 days. I did do the math on that. And so it's a February the 11th bin. And my math says it's been 102 days. So, just curious to see what we got after 102 days. So, and with it not being over the winter, it was February, but it started warming up, you know, in some warmer months. I'm hoping that we got some kind of population increase. I mean, I know we got a population increase right here. I mean, that's 10 babies right there and a cocoon. So, you know, I mean, I know there's a population increase. That was a fresh little ones right there. So, yeah. So anyway, it's full of them. So we'll see. We'll see what kind of maturity we got on some of these, and see, like that one there. You could tell them starting to form, but not really pronounced. So yeah, we're gonna wind up with some juveniles to count or weigh in with the other ones. So I think we'll be okay. We'll see. We'll see. No, I don't have to do these bins like this. People do them different. I mean, everybody does something different. If you do it one way, and somebody's going to do it a different way. And that's, you know, that's everybody's preference. I just do it like this. It works for me. It ain't a lot of time. It ain't a lot of money. It ain't a lot of headache. So, you know, I think it works. Like I said, I'll take this here and I'll throw it in here. And then what'll happen is we'll get some worms out of here. I thought I seen something move. Any more? And I'll get this out of here and we'll dump it in one of these hatchling bins. I'll let everything hatch out and then we'll have finished castings at the end. That's why I'm not even worried about the food. I'm leaving the food in there. That way, guess what? I don't have to feed them. I have to feed into these little pink hairs moving around, so I'm okay with that. So, okay. Yeah. I think we got 340 some subscribers, headed to 350 or so. I ain't checked it today. Like I said, I think I'm gonna do a 500 subscriber deal. We'll get to 500. We'll have the little guess on how many cocoons. I'll sift out one of the bins or pick out one of the bins, and then I'll count them as I pick them, and I'll know how many it is, and then we'll let y'all guess, and If you already have worms, if you're one of my wormy friends on the Wormy channel, and you happen to guess and win, if you want to forfeit your winnings, which is only going to be whatever cocoons it is I pick, you're more than welcome to, and you can donate them to a non-wormer. So anybody that doesn't have worms and likes to come and watch but wants to do worms, I'm willing to mail you the cocoons. So that's up to whoever wins, okay? So that, if it happens to be a worm channel person that wins, y'all go ahead and guess. I'm okay with that. But if you feel like you got enough worms and you want to forfeit your winnings, we'll donate them to somebody that doesn't have worms, because I would feel like that would actually further the cause better than anything. To get somebody that doesn't have worms into worms, that would be awesome. So yeah, we'll do that or something. So either way, and hopefully maybe somebody that doesn't have worms that wants them will guess the correct number. That would be even better. So yeah, we'll do that. I think that'll be cool anyway. Get some more interaction with y'all. I don't get to talk to y'all much. So yeah. I'm not counting these worms because I didn't count them when I put them in. I weighed them. So we're going to actually just weigh them. And we'll get that and be good with it. So yeah. I'm dreading counting cocoons. But I don't have to. I might get me one of them clicker things or something. I think they sell them over at Tractor Supply or somewhere. I'm going to get me a little clicker. Or I might get the wifey to come down and help. Maybe she can count, because I can't never remember how to keep up with where I was at when I stopped, when I started talking, or shooting a video and counting is not my. Yeah, I struggle with that. I struggle talking barely anyway. Sometimes y'all know me. So anyway, that's that's what that is. So I don't know yet. I might get somebody to help count and make it easier, because I don't want to have to do it but one time. So yeah. I thought that'd be fun to do. We're getting there too. We're getting close. Like I said, I still got to do a little research on, but I think I got it figured out. I think I know how to get it mailed in a timely fashion. And plus, cocoons are, they'll go dormant for years, so I don't feel like we're going to lose any cocoons. You may get a box with some hatchlings in it, but I don't think you'll lose the hatchlings either. So I think we'll be fine shipping them. And as long as I ain't got to ship them to like UK or somewhere, or one of my buddies over in Russia. I got a couple of Russian guys that do worms that watch the channel. So I don't know. I don't know if I can ship them to Russia or not. So we just do continental United States of America, the lower 48 or something. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah. That'll be cool. But yeah, we've been working in the garden, working on it, and just everything. Working on cars. Son's brakes went out. I had to put some brakes on his car. And of course, the new master cylinder that I got, and it's a piece of junk. So I'm in here unwinding from that conundrum. So anyway, somebody's going to have to order another master cylinder that doesn't leak. Anyway, yeah. This is my wind down from life drama. A little Zen garden. They're all over the place. They're just like, And these are wet too, so I'm probably gonna I don't know. Probably gonna drag them out somewhere in a bin and fluff them in with some fresh bedding or something. Or I don't know. I don't know. Just lay it out, let it dry out a little bit before I put it back up, let them hatch and grow out a little bit in it. Yeah, that reminds me. I kept pulling on, couldn't get him to come. I had a python one time, and he got bored and come down off my dash and off my mirror, because he used to ride around. He would hang around the mirror and come down and lay his head on the dash of my car. He come down one day. I was riding down the road, and he got up underneath the dash before I could figure it out, and I grabbed a hold of him and tried to pull him, and he wasn't having none of that. He went on. I had to let him go, and he went all up under the dash and went around the steering column and got gone. See that sucker there jumping around? But anyway, yeah, got gone, and I was like, okay. So I was like, well, you'll come out. You'll get hungry or something. You'll come out. He stayed on there, explored around under the dash of the car for, I don't know, a couple of hours or so, and went out there, and there he was in the floorboard. I went out there and got him, scooped him up, brought him back in the house, and put him back in his cage. So worms are not, yeah. Yeah, I hit 9 snakes at one time, and yeah, worms are really cool, but snakes are even cooler. But they're just, I don't know, just kind of a headache. I had to breed them mice to feed them with and rats to feed them with, and had some pretty big pythons. I mean, I bought them till they were juveniles. They were that big around, probably that long, and they were 12 feet when I got rid of them. Yeah, so, and that was just the Burmese pythons that I used to have. I had a female and a male and an albino male, and yeah, that was cool. I lived in like a jungle. Had an iguana that run loose in the house, and stayed up on a rack, a bar across the top of the living room ceiling. That's where he slept at, and like I said, 9 snakes, and it was really fun. Too bad I didn't have a YouTube channel 20, 30 years ago when I was doing that. But yeah, that was a really cool time. But yeah, that reminds me of when I pull and they try to shoot back down in there. It reminds me of me pulling on that sucker down there wrapped around the steering column. He wasn't giving an inch. I just had to let him go. Like I said, I'm not going to fight for the little ones. I'm going to let them go. Let them get bigger, and then I'll mess with them. I like to get them when they're about half, about that long, and twice as big as that or so. You know what I'm saying? That's when when they're a picker. Like I said, when I can pick them up and they're a picker, that's when I get them. So until then, I'm not even gonna worry about it. Come on, buddy. There we go. Yeah, plenty in there. Plenty of little hatchlings. So I try not to get rid of any of my worms. Now, am I doing it? Yeah, so far. But at some point in time, I'm going to be a little more lax on it. I don't have to be as anal about the worms as I am. But, oh, these are fans. Stop. Don't move. So, I just try not to throw any of the worms out in the garden or in a bag of castings and send them home for somebody else to throw in their house plants or something like that, There we go. There we go. Looking good. All right. Alright, we're going to clean them up now and see what we got. I'm leaving that in there. And there's some hatchlings in there, blah, blah, blah. Maybe a cocoon or so right there. And all that good stuff. That's fine. I'm leaving it in there. I'm going to inoculate my new bedding with casting. And that helps get everything going. Just in case you didn't know, it's first time tuning in. Try to share a little information with you. So, yeah, that's what we do with that. We just use that to inoculate the new bedding and help the microbes kick off. Sounds like a broken record sometimes on. Alright, so now, what are we going to do here? Get as much off the top as I can before I flip them. I'm going to do the old gardening worm lady. I'm going to do that right here. And then we're going to give them the flip job. And snap them down and throw them in there. They're running pretty good. Alright. Yeah. Good. Where you not hiding over here? No, you gotta go with us. Alright. Come on, man. I said I got about 90% of the castings that was in with them out. Just a little bit more. If you want to, we can go again. Get some of this off around the edge here. We'll get a slightly more accurate way in. Man, they're all over the place. Put them in that bucket. You don't want me to take them in there and give them a bath or anything, do you? Oh, I think we got enough. I don't like stressing them out. You see, that's one thing I don't like to do. I don't try to make them too angry. They'll be jumped up top of the bin, running the walls and stuff tonight because I'm messing with them. It's like the other time I sifted them. That whole crew I took out that was sifted, I put them in the bin and they went all crazy. They were all up on the lid, up on the walls and all that. And my worms don't do this. When I set bins, they don't ever come back up to the top. You know, I mean, they might a little bit, but not like that. They were in full, I don't know, mad mode, I guess. So anyway. Yeah. There we go with that. All right, I'm going to say that's minus a stick or two there. Let's see. I'm going to say that's all worms. Okay? Okay. Where's the scales? Oh, watch out. That little slime ball they make. That's a little defensive mechanism and a preservation mechanism they use to keep everybody moist because they're exposed to the air. So see, the first thing they do is they make that mucus, you see, and that protects them, keeps them safe, keeps them wet, keeps them drying out. Plus, it's a defensive mechanism that they use, and it never comes on the first time I press it. I don't know why. Or the third time I press it. I don't know why. No. Okay. That's it. All right. All right, 1.5. We'll do this. Should be good. One more? Ain't no back there, is it? You see anything back there? Okay. No? Okay. All right. All right, so that's 3.75. So it's 0.5, so that's 3.25. That's what that is. Yeah, 3.25. So no, that's right. Did we take? Yeah, we tore that, right? No, we didn't. So yeah, it's 0.5 off. So yeah, that's 3.25. So that's good. I'll take that. I think we started with 2 something. Let's see. Yeah, 2.5. So we got what, 3/4 of an ounce more worms than we had. So yeah, plus 275, 325. Yeah, 0.75. Yeah, so we got 3/4 of an ounce more than what we had in 100 days. So I'm good with that. You know, a lot of people run their bins for, you know, ever. I think AB's got some bins on his page. It's like 3. I think I seen one feeding a 364-day-old worm bin. I'm like, wow. I don't know. I don't run them that long. I mean, patient. I told you this. So, yeah. These little juveniles in here, they fixing to be in for a rough ride. Yeah, I'm tickled to death about being able to find a trailer load of bedding worms. I'm like, yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, yeah, like I said, some of them are earthworms. And so we're gonna have to clean them out, you know, separate everybody. But I think that'll be cool, actually. So yeah, my dad, he was over eating them. Because I told him that, what was it, Naked and Afraid? And Mike Rose said that a single earthworm is the same protein value as, we don't need this, same protein value as one egg. And so he was like, huh? I was like, yes. He's like, so if I eat an earthworm, it has the same amount of protein as if I had an egg. I was like, yeah. I don't know. He done snatched one up, stuck it about 6 inches long. He's like, huh, it didn't taste bad. And I was like, whatever. So, anyway, yeah, so I got to keep him trying to eat them, but he wants to cook some of them. I told you, I've mentioned this before. He wants to make a worm sausage biscuit. And so my wife said that she'd cook it, and he said he'd eat it. And I'm sure enough gonna video it. I tell you that now. So y'all be ready for that at any time, especially if we process this out and wind up with a bunch of earthworms. Yeah, we'll definitely, yeah, we're gonna feed him. So yeah, that's gonna be really cool. So yeah, like I said, yeah, I don't know, they're trying to figure out how to make it into some. I'd have actually looked into it. They said to boil them. That's what they said. That's the best way to cook them is to boil them. I guess you can cook them like a hot dog or something. I don't know. He wanted to grind them up. And I'm like, dude, you're going to wind up with something bad if you grind them up, I believe. He's like, well, just make it into a worm slushy and I'll drink it. And I'm like, God. So anyway, I'm wanting to at least put some flame to it, you know, so. I don't know if y'all see a thumbnail out there with like a frying pan and some butter, some garlic, and all that. Y'all be ready, okay? Yeah. And if you think I won't do it, you don't know who you messing with. So, yeah, that's gonna be something right there. So I was like, yeah. She's like, well, I'll try to cook it if he wants to eat it. If he'll eat it, I'll cook it. And I said, well, if you'll cook it and he'll eat it, I know for a fact I'm gonna video it. There ain't no way I ain't gonna do that. So yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. That's gonna be really cool. So yeah, we'll do like he said he got some sausage seasoning. He's like, I can make some sausage and make me a worm sausage biscuit or something. So I don't know. I told the wife I might get the deep fryer out or something, deep fry some, make them some worm French fries or something. So yeah, I'm telling you, y'all stay tuned for that one, cause I don't want to miss it either. All right, here we go. Boom. Wow. Look at you. You want to be stubborn, don't you? Always got one that just never know how to act. That's like children. You know how that is. All right, there we go. That's a reset. Fat and happy. Goobly worms here. Spread them out a little bit here. Like that. And let them go again. So. Alright, well, there you go. They dove down finally. Like, that didn't take long enough. Alright, so that's where we're with that. We'll process some bedding out. Do some other stuff. Get some things ready for some more different things. We got to we can go check on the bathtub real quick if you want to. See how it's progressing. I don't think it's been a couple of days since we fed it. We'll go over here and take a look at it, see what it looks like from the feeding. Y'all hang tight. We'll slide over there. Hey, look. All right, so while I'm doing that, you know what you got to do, right? You got to do what? That's right. What do you got to do? You got to subscribe. You got to like. You got to leave a comment. You got to ring the notification bell so you know every time I'm on here. So all that good stuff, and then I won't have to come over to your house or start sending you naked pictures. All right. Ta-da. All right, so here we are. Over here. Anybody remember where we fed it last time? Yeah, that makes two of us. And I didn't put a marker down either. Stupid me. That's why I usually put a marker down. But I think it was right in here. And I'm gonna say it might be right in here where all this stuff is. Here, there's a worm. That's one of the millipede things. They were in here to start with. They didn't come in on the new bedding over there. I've been trying to depopulate them. But let's go look, see what we got just for fun. It's right in here somewhere. Well, you ain't got much of none of that left. So, yeah, a bunch of worms. Did we miss it maybe? You think that's what it was? You think we missed it? You think it was over this way a little more? It needs to be fluffed anyway. These castings are done. They need to be cleaned out, actually. So, nah, ain't nothing over there. Ain't hardly no worms over there. Some. But not like that. That was the whole, they done tore it up. It's gone. So. We'll go right here one time and see, make sure. Yeah, no. That was it. Whatever that was I put in there, I don't even remember what it was now. It's gone. They ate it. So, it's okay. Or they're eating it. So, they're still working on something over there, so we're going to leave them be for now. We'll feed them again later. This thing here, I don't know. Can't overfeed this thing, I don't believe. Alright, so listen. I appreciate y'all coming and check me out. I hope y'all had a good week. I hope you had the rest of the week is a great week. And I hope, what do we got? That's right, we got holiday weekend coming up, right? Memorial Day, all that good stuff. So, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, we'll do that. Y'all have a good week. Don't forget, do things. And I guess we'll look at you, I guess, in a day or so. And, until then, right? That's right. We'll see you on the next one.